Welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. I'm Monica Maddox, Oklahoma Assistant State Climatologist, with your briefing for Monday, May 14th. This information is brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program in association with NOAA, NIDIS, and the National Drought Mitigation Center. To start out, let's briefly cover some of the general changes that have occurred over the past 2 weeks. The latest Drought Monitor Map looks the same for the most part, except for some slight expansion of D4 exceptional drought in parts of the southern Great Plains and Southwest. In the past 14 days, there has been some heavy rainfall in northern portions of the country, as well as measurable precipitation in Texas and Oklahoma. We have the most up-to-date monthly drought outlook, which continues to show drought persisting in the Southwest, Oregon, and parts of the Dakotas and Southeast U.S. Just to note, there are no updates to the CPC 3-month temperature and precipitation outlooks or the seasonal drought outlook. Here we have the latest Drought Monitor Map, which was released last Thursday on May 10th. Again, there aren't a lot of significant changes except for intensification in some areas. It comes at no surprise that the intensification of exceptional drought is occurring in parts of the Southwest, including Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona, Colorado, and New Mexico. Overall, the statistics are showing a 0.82% increase in aerial coverage of extreme and exceptional drought in the United States. Now let's look at a close-up for the different regions in the Drought Monitor Map. In the High Plains region, we've seen some expansion of exceptional D4 drought in southwest Colorado and in a small part of south central Colorado. And due to short-term rainfall deficits, abnormally dry conditions are also spreading in the Dakotas with development of severe D2 drought in north central North Dakota. In the southern region, according to the Drought Monitor authors, there have been some large positive temperature anomalies with highs reaching into the mid-90s. This certainly didn't help with drought conditions, and you can see that in the expansion of exceptional drought in southwest Oklahoma and northwest Texas. Some small pockets of extreme D3 drought are also showing up in West Texas. Now, I've already mentioned some expansion of exceptional drought in Colorado, but we also see expansion of extreme and exceptional drought in New Mexico and expansion of extreme drought in Arizona. The worsening drought conditions in these latter two states can be evidenced by the fact that this is the third driest October through April on record for Arizona and the 10th driest for New Mexico. Here's a visual of nationwide precipitation over the past 14 days from the NOAA Advanced Hydrologic Prediction Service. Over 5 inches of rainfall was observed in parts of the Midwest. And in the past week, Oklahoma and Texas have also received quite a bit of rainfall. In particular, as much as 2 to 4 inches fell in parts of southwest, south central, and east central Oklahoma. There was also a swath from southwest to northeast Texas that received similar amounts of 2 to 4 inches. To put the drought and rainfall in perspective, here's the 30-day percent of normal rainfall map for Oklahoma. We see south central to east central Oklahoma faring decently well, measuring between 80 and 120% of normal, especially with the recent precipitation. However, far southeast, northeast, and southwest Oklahoma are 20 to 40% of normal, and north central Oklahoma and the Panhandle are 40 to 60% of normal. According to the Climate Survey statistics, the southeast is experiencing its third driest April 14th through May 13th on record. And as a whole, the state is experiencing its 20th driest. Records began in 1921. Looking ahead, these 5-day precipitation and temperature outlooks are valid through Saturday, May 19th. It looks like some heavy rainfall is expected in the eastern U.S., with decent rainfall, about 1 to 2 inches, expected in the Great Plains. And then this is pretty much on par with the forecasted rain and thunderstorms expected in Oklahoma over the next few days. For temperature, pretty much the whole country is looking at the likelihood of above normal temperatures. Moving a little bit further out to the 6 to 10 day outlooks, there's a strong signature for above normal temperatures in the Dixie Alley region, in the eastern U.S. and in the Northwest. There is a small bullseye signature of below normal temperatures expected around the northern Great Plains region. For precipitation, it's following the forecasted rainfall amounts I just showed you, with above normal precipitation anticipated in the east, central, and the west central part of the country. Finally, we have the latest monthly drought outlook for the entire U.S. As expected, drought is likely to persist in the southwest, in parts of the southeast, in North Dakota, and in Oregon. Areas of drought remaining but improving, as well as areas of drought removal likely, are along the northern and eastern periphery of the drought-stricken region of the Southwest. That's all we have for you for this update, and as always, please join us in the future for these briefings and full-topic webinars. You can visit our SCIPP website, southernclimate.org, to register for more information if you haven't already. These briefings will be posted to the SCIPP YouTube channel as well as our website. Please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at skip_RESA for more information. We thank you for joining us and have a great week.